Hi, welcome back. This is a type 3 problem, that is we are going to calculate the moment of inertia with respect to the given reference axis. The reference axis will be given. What is the procedure? Calculate the moment of inertia directly. So, the question is, find the polar moment of inertia of the given plane lamina about the point O. The point O means at that point you need to draw one horizontal line and draw one vertical line. That horizontal and vertical line will become your reference axis. The reference axis is given. In the textbook or the actual problem, only this much is given. In order to make you understand, I wrote the extra thing to calculate, that is find I minimum and I maximum. Also determine the polar radius of gyration like kxx, kyy, kzz, k minimum and k maximum. Let us calculate all the things as per the procedure explained previously. That is, which are all the things they can ask in the question means maximum I and k, these things. All these things we are going to calculate in this present problem. So, here we are going to calculate the moment of inertia directly. So, before going to that, first we need to divide the complex figure into simple figures and number it. How we are going to divide? So, I am going to divide it as, I am going to extend this line. Okay. What I am going to do means, I am going to take this entire thing as one rectangle. Entire thing as first rectangle. Then from that I am going to deduct this triangle, take it as 2. Then I am going to deduct this empty portion here, that is circle, 3. Then I am going to deduct the quadrant portion, 4. Only this much portion I needed. So, what I did, I extended this line in this entire thing, that is 1. I deducted 2, 3, 4. So, I am going to get the remaining thing. So, what we need to calculate here? We need to calculate polar moment of inertia, that is Izz. If you want to get Izz, I need to calculate Ixx, Iyy. Finally, we need to calculate Ixx, Iyy. Then from that I am going to get Izz, then I minimum, I maximum. Okay. Then I need to calculate kxx, that is radius of gyration in x direction, kyy, then kzz, then k minimum, then k maximum. 1 minute. Now, let us continue. First, I am going to calculate Ixx by using the formula. Ixx is equal to Ix bar plus A into y square. So, that is equal to, the first one is rectangle, Ix bar is BD cube by 12, B is 300 plus from here to here it is 100, 400. So, B into D is how much? From here to here it is 150, from here to here it will be 100, so 250. So, BD cube divided by 12 plus A into y square, for rectangle area is B into D, that is 400 into 250 into y square. What do you mean by y? The distance of the centroid of the individual figure from the x reference axis in the y direction. Here the one is the rectangle and the centroid will be somewhere here. So, distance from the x axis is how much? The centroid of a rectangle is given by distance divided by 2. So, in the y direction total distance is 150 plus 100, that is 250. 250 divided by 2 is nothing but how much? It is 125. So, 125 square, this is for rectangle. Then, so equation I have not written, I will write the equation first. In order to get the moment of inertia, from 1 I need to deduct 2, then deduct 3, then deduct 4. So, 1 is over, then minus 2, minus. Second one is triangle. So, Ix bar is given by BH cube by 36. B is how much? From year to year. So, how much it is? The total we know 300 plus 100, 400. From the 400, if you deduct 75, you are going to left out with 325. So, B is 325 into H. From year to year, height will be 150. So, BH cube divided by 36 plus, then area of the triangle is given by half into base, that is 325, into height, that is 150, multiplied by y square. Distance of the centroid of the triangle from the x reference axis in y direction. So, from year to year how much? 100 plus from year to year how much it will be? How to calculate the centroid of the triangle? Base opposite to the base, if it is not a base, not a opposite to the base, we will proceed like that. Whether it is a base of the triangle? No, it is the base, but this side is opposite to the base. From opposite to the base, it will be 2/3 of height. So, 2 by 3 into h, h is 150. So, whole square. Then the third part, that is minus. Third one is what? Circle. For a circle, the Ix bar is given by pi r to the power of 4 divided by 4. Pi into r is how much? 40. Pi r to the power of 4 divided by 40 plus, then area is given by, circle area is pi r square, that is pi into 40 square multiplied by y square. Y is how much? Distance of the centroid of the circle from the x reference axis. How much it is? From year to year, it will be 100. So, 100 square, then 3 is over, minus. Fourth one is what? Quadrant of a circle. So, for quadrant of a circle, Ix bar is given by, we know that 0.055 r to the power of 4, here r is 100, 100 to the power of 4 plus, then ay square, that is area is given by pi r square divided by 4, pi into 40 square divided by 4 multiplied by y square. The centroid will be somewhere here. From the centroid to the x reference axis, this is the base. From the base to the centroid, how much it is? 4r by 3 pi. 4 into r 100 divided by 3 pi whole square. Don't forget this one. So, then calculate, you are going to get Ixx. So, if you calculate, you are going to get something in terms of mm to the power of 4. Let us do the calculation afterwards. Then go for, similarly go for Iyy. Iyy is given by Iy bar plus a into x square, that is given by, we will follow the equation. So, plus 1 is rectangle, Iy bar is given by db cube by 12. D is how much? It is 150 plus 100, that is 250, into b is how much? 300 plus 100, 400, db cube divided by 12 plus area is b into d or d into b, whatever it is, 250 into 400 into x square. We need x distance. Okay, nothing but we need to calculate the distance of the centroid of the individual figure from the y reference axis. Distance, centroidal distance of a rectangle is given by d by 2 in the x direction. In the x direction, total distance is 300 plus 400. So, centroidal distance will be d by 2, 400 by 2, that will be 200 whole square. Since you know the centroidal concept already, you are going to understand it properly. Then 1 is over, then minus 2, minus 2 is what? 2 is the triangle. So, for triangle it is given by Ix bar is bh cube by 36, Iy bar is hb cube by 36. See, you already know the h value, that is 150, into b value it is 325, hb cube divided by 36 plus area is half into 325 into 500 into, here we need x square. Okay, centroid will be here. I need distance of the centroid from the y reference axis in x direction from here to here. It is the base. From the base to the centroid in the triangle is how much? 1 by 3 into distance. This distance is how much? It is totally we calculated, it is 325. 400 minus 75, it is 325. So, 1 by 3 into distance, we are going to get it as 1 by 3 into distance, that is 325 whole square. Then minus 3 minus, in the given figure 3 is the circle. So, for circle it is given by pi r to the power of 4, Iy bar also pi r to the power of 4, pi into 40 to the power of 4 divided by 4, plus area is pi r square, that is pi into 40 square, into, here we need x square, distance of the centroid of the circle in the x direction. So, from the y reference axis up to here I know the distance, it is already known, how much? 325. So, write it directly, 325 square, then minus 4. I am following the sign convention as per the equation I have wrote. Then 4, fourth one is the quadrant of a circle. So, it is given by, for quadrant of a circle, Iy bar also given by 0.055 r to the power of 4, that is 100 to the power of 4, then plus ax square, area is given by pi r square divided by 4, pi into 40 square divided by 4 multiplied by x square. So, centroid is somewhere here. I need the distance of this centroid from this y reference axis in x direction from here to here. How much? From the base it is 4r by 3 pi. So, 4 into radius is 100 divided by 3 pi whole square. So, if you calculate, you are going to get Iyy. In terms of to the power of 4. So, further things I will tell you, you can calculate it. So, Ixx, Iyy we got, then we need IZZ. Therefore, polar moment of inertia IZZ is given by Ixx plus Iyy. So, calculate, you will get the value. Ixx, Iyy we calculated, substitute, you will get IZZ. I will give these answers in my notes. Then once you get IZZ, we need I minimum and I maximum. Is it? I minimum and I maximum. What do you mean by I minimum and I maximum? We have two values here. One is Ixx, another one is Iyy. Whichever is having the lowest value, that will become the I minimum. Whichever is having the maximum value, that will become the I maximum. That's alpha. So, we calculated Ixx, Iyy, IZZ, I minimum, I maximum. Then what else we need to calculate here? We need to calculate respective Kxx, Kyy, Kzz, K minimum, K maximum. So, I will write how to calculate. It is very simple. Therefore, this is regarding 1. The second concept is radius of gyration, that is k is given by square root of I by a. So, like that calculate Kxx, that is given by square root of Ixx divided by a, and you need to worry about what do you mean by a. A is nothing but the total area of the given lamina. How you are going to get the area? You calculate it in the beginning itself. Here in the present problem, the area is given by according to the equation only, that is 1 minus 2 first area minus second area minus third area minus 4 area, you are going to get the total area. First calculate it. Once you calculated the area, then Kxx is given by Ixx by a. We know Ixx, substitute and get the value. The unit will be millimeter. Then Kyy is given by square root of Iyy divided by a, that is equal to Iyy, we know area we calculated, you will get mm in terms of mm. Then Kzz is given by square root of Izz divided by a. So, you will get in terms of, we know the Izz also. Then what we need? K minimum and K maximum. K minimum is given by square root of I minimum divided by a. Calculate, you will get in terms of mm. Then K maximum is given by square root of I maximum divided by a. So, calculate. Here Ixx, Iyy, Izz, I minimum, I maximum we already calculated. Area I told you already how to calculate, that is according to the equation 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 in the present problem. So, you are going to get k value. K value only one formula, that is square root of I by a. So, in this problem we have calculated all the parameters which they can ask in any problem. So, that is all for this problem. Till now we have solved all the three kinds of problem, that is type 1, type 2, type 3 regarding moment of inertia with respect to centroid, with respect to the base, with respect to the given reference axis. This complete the moment of inertia concept. Thank you.